In Synastry, a Mars conjunction Jupiter aspect between two individuals indicates a powerful and dynamic connection that can significantly influence their behavioral differences and shared experiences. Here's an analysis. Core energies involved. Mars represents drive, action, assertiveness, courage, passion, sexual energy, and how one fights or pursues goals. It can also signify anger, aggression, and impulsiveness. Jupiter represents expansion, growth, optimism, wisdom, luck, generosity, morality, and belief systems. It tends to magnify whatever it touches. Behavioral differences and experiences. When Mars conjuncts Jupiter in Synastry, the Mars person's drive and assertiveness are amplified and often guided by the Jupiter person's expansive vision and wisdom. Conversely, the Jupiter person's optimism and broader perspective gain a direct outlet through the Mars person's action-oriented approach. Here's how this can play out. Shared goals and ambition. This is a highly motivating aspect for shared endeavors. The Mars person provides the energy and initiative, while the Jupiter person offers the vision, faith, and often the resources or opportunities for growth. They can be a formidable team when pursuing common goals, whether in business, activism, or personal projects. Optimistic action. The Mars person's actions are infused with Jupiter's optimism and belief in success. This can lead to a can-do attitude and a willingness to take calculated risks. The Jupiter person encourages the Mars person to be bold and expansive in their efforts. Enthusiasm and drive. There's a strong sense of shared enthusiasm and a desire to experience life fully. They might enjoy adventurous activities, travel, or exploring new philosophies and ideas together. The Jupiter person's expansive nature encourages the Mars person to step out of their comfort zone, while Mars provides the push. Direct communication, sometimes blunt. Mars is direct, and Jupiter expands. This can lead to very open and honest communication, which is generally a strength. However, it can also manifest as the Mars person being overly blunt or the Jupiter person being excessively preachy, leading to disagreements if not balanced with sensitivity. Generosity and shared resources. Jupiter's generosity can influence Mars's actions, leading to a couple who are charitable or willing to share their resources for a cause they believe in. Moral or ethical differences in action. If their underlying moral or philosophical beliefs, Jupiter, clash, the Mars person's actions, driven by their Mars, might be perceived as overstepping or misaligned with the Jupiter person's values. This can create conflict, as Jupiter wants to do what's right or ethical, and Mars acts on impulse. Impulsiveness versus deliberation. The Mars person can be quite impulsive, and Jupiter's expansive influence might encourage even larger, more significant impulsive actions. If the Jupiter person lacks groundedness, they might egg on the Mars person to take on too much too quickly. Conversely, the Jupiter person might find the Mars person's directness or quick temper jarring if Jupiter's natural inclination is towards more measured approaches. Potential for overindulgence or excess. Jupiter expands whatever it touches. If Mars is already prone to excess, e.g., in anger, spending, or risk-taking, Jupiter's influence can magnify these tendencies. They might egg each other on in areas of indulgence. Physical activity and adventure. This aspect often indicates a shared love for physical activity, sports, or adventure. The Mars person provides the physical drive, and the Jupiter person provides the enthusiasm and desire for new experiences. Problem-solving team. As mentioned in one of the search results, this can be a problem-solving team. The Mars person is keen to tackle challenges, and the Jupiter person brings wisdom, perspective, and perhaps even luck to find solutions. Challenges and how to navigate them. Excess and recklessness. The biggest challenge is often the potential for excess or recklessness. The combined energy can lead to taking on too many projects, making grand promises that are hard to fulfill, or being overly assertive to the point of arrogance. Solution: encourage realistic goal setting and a healthy dose of caution. Both individuals should learn to temper their impulsiveness with foresight. Differing moral codes in action. If their personal philosophies or ethics about how to act differ significantly, conflicts can arise. Solution: open and honest discussions about their values are crucial. They need to find common ground or agree to respect their differences in approach. Overwhelm. The sheer energy and ambition can sometimes lead to burnout or taking on more than they can handle. Solution. Prioritization and pacing are key. They should celebrate small victories and allow for periods of rest and reflection. Argumentativeness. While direct communication is a strength, the Mars influence can make them prone to arguments, especially if Jupiter's principles are being challenged. Solution. Develop active listening skills and practice constructive conflict resolution. In summary, the Mars conjunction Jupiter Synastry aspect creates a powerful bond characterized by shared ambition, optimism, and a dynamic approach to life. While it offers immense potential for growth and success together, it also requires conscious effort to manage the expansive and sometimes impulsive energies to avoid excesses and maintain harmony. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for your support, Synastry Venus.